Since the sun rises in the east when you wake up to those red skies, that means the nice weather has already passed, and it's only a matter of time before weather changes for the worst.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 old wives' tales that turned out to be true.
Come on, you need to eat something.
Too weak to hold bowl.
For this list, we'll be looking at the common folk wisdom that science has backed up to greater or lesser degrees. If there's a true superstition you're truly disappointed didn't make our list, enlighten us with your picks in the comments. Number 10, chicken soup for the sick.
You know, that bed is sounding better and better. Finish your soup, young lady.
It's long been held that if you're ill, nothing will ease your symptoms quite like chicken soup. The home remedy has practically become synonymous with things that are good for you. But what does science have to say about the matter? After all, it could be a placebo effect, or simply nostalgia. However, several studies have shown that the ingredients in chicken soup may shorten the duration of a cold, as well as help with inflammation. While the research is far from definitive, there's enough to suggest that chicken soup is more than just a comfort meal.
I don't want it. I want ice cream.
No, you're not having ice cream for dinner just because you're sick.
But my throat hurts.
No.
I hate you.
Oh.
Don't leave me.
Number 9, hot baths cause infertility.
Oh,
What?
the bath salts. They're starting to effervesce. It's different. It's interesting.
Hot water can have a ton of health benefits, but conventional wisdom has long held that it also has a downside: decreased fertility. Rumours have frequently suggested that men spending prolonged time in a hot, wet environment like baths, hot tubs, or saunas will have a lower sperm count than those who don't. However, following a study at the University of California, San Francisco, it was confirmed that the practice can lower motility and production of sperm. But fans of hot soaks should not despair. The effects are generally temporary, and discontinuing while trying to conceive can be helpful.
Who put this thing together? Me! That's who! Who do I trust? Me!
Number 8, walnuts remove furniture scratches.
So I want to talk about repairs, kind of abrasions on furniture and also on different hardwoods.
Okay.
And the best way to do it is just to demonstrate it, just to dive right into it.
If you have any wood in your house and a pet, chances are some of it has gotten scratched. A long-standing trick for removing those scratches is, of all things, walnuts. It may sound ridiculous or like it'd only work on walnut wood, but as many videos on the internet have illustrated, it's very true. By rubbing the large seeds, no, they're not proper nuts, against the scratches, you can fill in the grooves as the walnut is worn down.
Remove a large piece of nut from the shell and rub it diagonally into the scratch. Pecans, almonds, and Brazil nuts will also work.
There are a few finishes it won't work on, but using walnuts is cheaper than more professional products, and they taste better too, we assume.
Hi, my Yorkshire Terrier has chewed up the legs on my kitchen table. Is there a cheap way to repair that?
Great question. Take a walnut and rub it into the legs of your table. That'll mask the scratches.
Number 7, honey suppresses coughs.
Antifungal, antibiotic, different vitamins and minerals in there. But generally, they keep us ticking over. They're one of our biggest pollinators, so they're a great health-giving provider and always have been.
As far as folk medicine goes, it doesn't get much simpler than honey. While wives both young and old have prescribed honey as a cough suppressant, whether added to tea or on its own, doctors are well aware of its benefits too. According to doctors at the Mayo Clinic, a few teaspoons of honey can be just as effective as over-the-counter cough suppressants in reducing coughs. And while coughing can help clear up your airways, it can make getting to sleep difficult. Honey is exactly the sweet, soothing texture and makeup to calm down the reflex before bed or any other time.
Though not suitable for children under 1, a spoonful of honey really could be the best medicine.
Number 6, eating before bed causes vivid dreams.
I am a snacker, so I'll get up in the middle of the night and I'll eat ice cream or I'll eat chocolate or something, and I'll just go back to bed.
Our parents and guardians often tell us not to eat before going to bed, or else we'll have bad dreams. While kids are often reluctant to follow this advice, it's still surprisingly sound. In addition to a host of other issues, like making it more difficult to fall asleep, eating before bed can lead to unsettling, vivid, or disturbing dreams in some people. Also, for whatever reason, cheese seems to be a particularly good fuel for odd nighttime imagery. But whether your sweet dreams are made of cheese or not, your late-night snacking may be the culprit.
How long before you go to bed or lay down should you stop eating? How does that work?
Ideally, it should be 3 hours. We know the stomach on average takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to empty.
Number 5, baby boys cause more difficult births. Pregnancy has a lot of old wives' tales surrounding it. While it was tempting to discuss the correlation between hairy infants and maternal heartburn during pregnancy, yes, really, we went with another pregnancy-related rumour that turned out to be true. Folk wisdom holds that baby boys are more likely to cause complications for mothers during their births, such as preeclampsia, or to be born preterm.
Sybil, it's Mary. Can you hear me?
It looks as if...
It looks as if what?
This is eclampsia.
Sybil,
But it cannot be.
Although male infants tending to be larger at birth seems like an easy answer, a study in Australia confirmed that there's more to it. The differences in the placenta is believed to be the root cause of these differences between boys and girls being born, though the exact correlation is still being researched. Number 4, carrots improve eyesight. We're squinting a bit with this one. Conventional wisdom and British World War II propaganda, yes, really, popularised the idea that eating lots of carrots improves your eyesight. And while drinking a bunch of carrot juice or eating a pound of carrots every week isn't going to get your eyes to improve, studies have shown that the beta-carotene in it can help with vitamin A deficiency, one of the leading causes of blindness.
Do you know what weird dreams make me?
What?
Hungry. Would you like some carrot?
Yes.
So, despite not elevating your eyesight to above average levels, carrots can help prevent it from getting worse.
Carrots are packed with vitamin A, which our eyes need, but sweet potatoes have even more vitamin A. And by the way, we need a whole lot more than vitamin A for healthy eyes, so it's really a general balanced, healthy diet.
Number 3, being cold can make you catch a cold.
Do we have to, Mary Poppins?
People who get their feet wet must learn to take their medicine.
Don't go outside in that, you'll catch a cold. Bundle up. We've all probably heard something like this at some point in our lives. But our friend who insists on going out in freezing weather in just a t-shirt is about to look very foolish. Well, more foolish. According to a 2005 study, subjects whose feet were exposed to cold temperatures were more likely to display cold or flu-like symptoms within a week of their exposure than those who weren't.
Tea, soup, and covers. I want you to stay under the covers, eat your soup, and drink your tea.
And while cold weather certainly isn't the root cause of illness, it may suppress the immune system, making us more likely to contract sicknesses. Number 2, red sky at night, sailor's delight.
Long before there were weather reports or even weather apps, people predicted the weather through weather folklore. And there's one saying that has stood the test of time. Even today, we don't need to finish it.
Perhaps the oldest entry on our list, this adage is so old it was in the Bible. The saying goes that red sky at night, sailor's delight, red sky at morning, sailors take warning. Mariners know their stuff in this case. In middle latitudes, where winds travel west to east, this helps sailors, and others, forecast the weather. High pressure in the atmosphere can change the colour of light particles, indicating a storm.
Yeah! That was nothing!
Hence, if you see red skies in the morning, it means a storm is on its way. And at night, it means a storm has passed. Sailing around the equator or the polar regions would probably require different, less catchy sayings, though.
Jesus Christ. Hold on! Get away from the window! No way!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
An apple a day keeps the... No, never mind.
This This handy rhyme has been passed down since the 19th century, and while it might seem like a way for parents to get kids to eat healthier, there is some truth to this admonition to eat more fruit. Several studies have found links between consuming more apples and other foods high in antioxidants and a decreased risk in certain serious ailments, like cancer or heart disease. So while apples may not help you ward off common illnesses, eating a bushel of the stuff can help with the big serious afflictions. Plus, they're delicious.
Turns out an apple pie a day does not keep the doctor away.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.